service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC Worldwide and Jib Jab greetings. Your full AccuWeather forecast is always top here on your CNC local news page. I'm Bud Lowell. It's back to school for most of the suburban districts and the city of Rochester. Greece Central starts classes on Thursday. Some districts, including Brighton, Pittsford, Rush Henrietta, Honeoye Falls, Lima, and Brockport, started on Tuesday. Rain and thunderstorms crept across the Rochester area Tuesday afternoon and evening. The slow-moving storms set a new record rainfall amount. The National Weather Service says 2.64 inches of rain fell on Rochester, breaking the old record of 1.37 inches set back in 1873. That much rain all at once caused localized flooding on routes 441 and I-590 in Penfield and Brighton right at the rush hour. Underpasses flooded in the city of Rochester, including Union Street near the public market, where cars in a van stalled out and were stranded in high water. The Rochester Fire Department had to help rescue the drivers. Lightning strikes took out power to several thousand RG&E customers around the Rochester area. More than 2,000 were waiting to have their power restored late Tuesday night. And we're told a house in Webster had its chimney blown off by a direct lightning strike. Speaking of flooding, the Monroe County Water Authority was working Wednesday morning to fix a water main break in the area of Bayview Drive and Titus Avenue Extended in Arundecoit. A morning commuter told us Titus Avenue Extended was flooded and police were just arriving as he went by. The Water Authority says a 6-inch main broke on Bayview. Water in the area was out for a couple of hours while they made repairs. The I-590 on and off ramps at Winton Road will close this coming weekend so the new diverging diamond traffic pattern can be cut in. This is a milestone for the interchange reconstruction project. The expressway ramps are supposed to close at 6 Saturday morning and reopen sometime that evening with the new diverging diamond traffic pattern that you see in the animation here. For the work to take place, Winton Road will also be closed between the north side of French Road and the south side of Cambridge Place, the two traffic signals in that area. In the event of rain, the closure will be postponed until favorable weather or some night the following week. And the construction schedule calls for the road work to continue until October. Arundecoit police say they've arrested the man who kidnapped a church secretary last week at knife point. They've charged 51-year-old Anthony Cannella with robbery, kidnapping, and grand larceny. Cannella allegedly asked to use a restroom at St. Josephat's Church on East Ridge Road on Thursday. Then he pulled a knife, demanded money from the secretary. He allegedly forced her into her car, drove her to several ATMs around the Rochester area, and used her bank card to withdraw cash. He later drove the woman into the city of Rochester, where he jumped out of the car and ran away. Cannella was arraigned in Arundecoit Town Court. He's being held in the Monroe County Jail. And Rochester police officers raiding a suspected drug house on the northeast side shot 3 pit bull dogs they say charged them when they entered the house on Norton Street. 2 of the dogs were killed and 1 injured. One of the officers was bitten on the leg. Police suspect the dogs had been trained as weapons. They say there was evidence of dog fighting at the house as well as drug dealing. This house had been under surveillance for some time. Police found 16 dogs in all, many of them puppies, when they executed the search warrant on Tuesday. On this page you can find links to these and other stories. On the bottom in the gray bar, links for you to use. You can post us stories, story ideas, wedding announcements, birth announcements, business openings. We want to know about all these things. Next news as it happens. Updates when necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.